What you know about rolling down in the deep?
Hey guys, my name is Cody, and today I am playing Console Tycoon here on Roblox. Now, I enjoyed playing this quite a bit the other day, so I'm back to do another episode on it. I'm picking up where I left off, and that's me progressing through the 80s. So let me there. If you guys didn't see as well, I did a little random spontaneous live stream in between now and the last episode. Well, I did, you know, do a little bit to do with it. I've got, hence why I have like $250 million on me. I don't have any hold of the market. My competitors have the whole markets themselves, so I need to try and take chunks out of their percentage. I'm gonna go straight into creating a console. So let me see what name sounds good. Stormy Gaming. Enchanted, okay. Electric Dream System. I like the sound of no, without that, just Electric Dreams. I like the sound of that. And then I can do that aimed at everyone. Actually, no. Adults. I've got to research a few things today too. Don't trip. I've got to research a few things today as well. So, you know, stay tuned for that. But console power, I still haven't learned exactly what all this is, what all this console power thing, complexity of architecture. I believe it's to do with the navigation of the actual console, like how you navigate it, and you know how easy it is to put together and everything. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna go for normal, since you know that's the most reasonable priced option. I could go for hard, but no, I'm gonna go for normal. I'm in 1984 at the moment, halfway through the 80s, coming up to the 90s, which I won't be doing the 90s today. I'll do that in the next video. So we'll just be going through the 80s today. But have you already seen the new Bloxendo terms for developers? Despite such terrible conditions, many developers agreed because the console is really popular so far. I can't read it like this. I ain't paying no one 10 million. Hurry up, because I can't read it like this. Compensate for these costs a little, but there is another solution. If we have enough influence and our console has more than 30% of the market, so I've got to actually create a console that takes up at least 30% of the market. So okay, that's gonna take a lot of work. That's gonna take a lot of work to do. We can release our own conditions for developers, making them much more free, because of which the picture will be this. Bloxendo makes everyone back in 60. I do 60-40 like that on like normal. Okay. Apparently at the moment I've got 11% of the market, but that's decreasing, so I've got to do something about that. It's decreasing fast. So once this one releases, I should make a lot more back. So assembly and test. So I'll do 60-40 like normal on the cheap, 60 on the cheap, and then 40 on the okay. Then I'll do a little check as well to make sure everything's good. I've just gone into 1980. Well, by the time you know this releases, it'll be 1985. It's 1985 now. I'll go for Nova Pulse Interactive because you know they're the highest level. It's gonna cost more to do it. I understand that. Oh wait, can I do multiple? I'll go through all studios then, because the more studios I push out to, you know, the more the wider audience I'll reach to with my new console, and I reckon a bigger chunk of the market I'll take up. So yeah, I'll do that, and then I'll do 4 games like normal. Ooh. I might not be able to do, like, I might not be able to go to that extent. Oh, I need a loan now. I need a loan now. Give me that loan now. I'm not going bankrupt. I won't allow it. We're doing so good at the moment. If it means, you know, I take a loan out, because I will pay it back eventually, probably once I've put this console on sale. But electric dream system related, the ice cream theme. I didn't know I had a theme going on. I didn't know that. Ice cream theme to increase their sales and increase the visibility of our console. Of course, not for free. What do you think? A very delicious ice cream company suggests that we make a limited edition of our Oh, so basically, you know how like PlayStations and that now have exclusive ones where you can get like camo skins and everything. I think what they're saying is like create ones but have like a wrap on them. Is that what? Is this like a sponsorship? Is this like a sponsorship? Limited. Okay, so these are limited edition. So once they're gone, they're gone. So, you know, for however much they cost, once they're gone, they're gone. Okay. Come on, don't do this to me. Don't put me in the red again. Thank you. Okay, so this is how much it costed me to actually make the consoles. I've learned a lot about it since the last video. I've learned a lot about everything that, you know, I didn't do in the last video and what I didn't take in the last video. So I'll set it to 3, because if I set it below 213, I'm not making any profit at all, am I? I'm not making any profit from it, so I need to make profit from this. So I'll do it to 3. I'll do it to 399. Screw it. Why not? No. Oh my god, I am so close to going into the red. The design of the controller is not bad. The materials for the console are poorly chosen, although in the past such as Mr. Trend to reduce the cost of it. Okay. So the material, so okay, I need to work on the materials for the next console. I'll keep that in mind. And here we go. Watch how high this rockets now. Oh great, now there's another console on the scene. Great. My console's percentage of the market's, you know, increasing, as you can see. I need to pay that loan back, so let me bank. I'll return that loan now. So, you know, I have it there later for me if needed, because I don't want to, you know, be spending into that loan, and then I have to, then, you know, later when when I'm almost bankrupt, I won't have that loan to take, will I? So, and I'm doing really well at the moment, so I don't want to really, you know, risk that. But as expected, Bloxendo BGS has its first serious competitors, Mega. A company. Okay, so this is an arcade. It's the 80s, yeah. They hit with a bang in the 80s. Arcade machines and everything, you know. Space Invaders and all that. Which I think I think is there is a play on words for that game in this somewhere. If you go back to the last episode and, you know, skim through it, you'll probably see it. But I'm sure there was. I'm sure of it. But make sure you guys do subscribe so you get notified for when, you know, the next episode of this does come out, because in the next episode we'll be going through the 90s in terms of things. So how much of them? Where can I? Here we go. So our console Electric Dreams has been able to acquire a good collection of games in all this time. Nevertheless, competitors are not sleeping, and yeah, that's true. No rest for the wicked, innit? Our console Electric Dreams has never been able to acquire a good collection of games in all this time. Nevertheless, competitors are not sleeping. No sleep for the wicked, and we are going to almost the same way. We are going almost the same way with them, if I can talk. The most active actions need to be done now if we want to get the most sales. We need some analytics and realize. Well, I can't talk, man. We did some analytics and realized that we need 30 million to conclude contracts with large and smaller developers, so that they release games exclusively on our gaming system. This will greatly increase the visibility of our console. So I need to spend 30 million to conclude contracts with large and small developers. So they release, you know, my stuff to their commutes, to their following, and that is what I'm taking from that. This will greatly increase the visibility of our console, and while the competitors are selling the console at a loss to make our... I can't talk, man. To make money on games, we will sell games at a loss and make more money on consoles. So we'll lose profit on, you know, selling games, because you know, selling games, that's like a bonus, isn't it? So, because, you know, we've got to focus on our console making, so better get a small contract. So, as you asked, we signed an additional contract for advertising for 10 million, which made our task of promoting on the market a little easier. Okay, that's good. I'll make that 10 million back in seconds anyway, because my game's going through releases at the moment, so my sales record is fluctuating like mad at the moment, but it is 9,000. That's my sales record. That's my record at the moment. Despite the and Mega Master System is not even a year old, technology does not stand still. Information is gradually spreading that the company BEC, which was engaged in the development of our personal computers, is preparing the release of that. Oh, a 16-bit processor. Okay, I don't even think mine has 8-bit processors at the moment. I really need to go into researching in a second, don't I? I'll go and do that in a second, because I've got loads of money. I've got loads of money to do that, so I'll go research a few in a minute. I'll go research a few in a minute here. More recently, Bloxendo released
a few moments later.
More recently, Bloxendo released the successful BGS. What's that? Bubblegum Simulator. It's a bubblegum simulator. And now Mega has already made their own bubblegum simulator of the 80s. So, sorry, I found a bit of humour in that. And now Mega has already made their own console. If we want to make good money and at least release our new generation console at the same time as Bloxendo and Mega, or at the very least be the first, we need to accelerate development. Especially for this, I've already found companies that are ready to sell ready-made technologies necessarily. Or I can't talk today. What is wrong with me? Necessary for the development of the 16-bit console. So one of the experts I've got under me in my company, Noobsico, that's my company name. He's already found companies that are ready to sell ready-made technologies from my company for the development of a 16-bit console. So he's doing good. Whatever he's doing good. If we do not have them, but if we're blah 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 blah, we also can't wait because Bloxendos are not in a hurry to prepare their successor, and only Mega is in a hurry with its Mega Turbo. Perhaps it is worth conducting an additional advertising campaign for the old console. This will definitely increase our its sales, whatever. Or we will allocate the same money, 8 million, for advertising our console, which is in development. Ooh. Buy technology, advertise the old console, or the new one, or wait. Ooh, that's a difficult decision, man. They were all trick questions. All the rest of them were trick questions, or trick answers, should I say. So I went to advertise the old console, but a major scandal apparently. Our studio gets into a scandal because of their new game. There's lots of bugs. Oh, okay. And terrible moments. So the scandal is that I released a new game that has a crap ton of like bugs and stuff, so people ain't liking it too much, and people want to sue for it apparently, because look, I'm already preparing a lawsuit against the studio for defrauding buyers. Shoot, our studio is directly subordinate to us, so what to do in this situation depends on you. Yeah, but if I pay compensation, how much is the compensation? Is what I'm saying. How much is the compensation? 4 million, that's not bad. 4 million for compensation, that ain't bad. You issued a public apology and paid out 4 million in total to everyone who managed to buy the game. So I distributed it to each, so it was completely random really, because I didn't really have the number of sales on, what game this is that's causing the scandal. So I just distributed, percentages to each person. So whichever person got more, that's going to cause an even bigger scandal though. So because if someone got more than the other person, that's going to cause an uproar. That's going to cause an uproar. But it can be, yeah, but that's going to cause, there you go, there's me again. Oopsie daisy. That's going to cause a right uproar, man. For real, that's going to cause a right uproar. Right, let me go to, where's research? Okay, so I've got console development, so ooh. So I'll research a good few of these. So bank switching, 8 colors. Yeah, I'm gonna need that because I'm going into the 90s now, which I won't be doing today. Like I said, I'll continue that in a separate video on its own. But yeah. So do turn your post notifications on, and you know, subscribe if you are new to the channel, if you don't want to miss out on when, you know, I do get that video out when I go through the 90s phase of things. Then I'm gonna do one where I go through the noughties, and then I'll do one in the what's it from 2010 to 2019. I can't remember. I think it's the tweenies. I think. Don't ask. I'll do one. I'll do an episode going through each phase, and then I'll do one. You know. But just turn your post notifications on for the upcoming videos on this. How does the researching work in this? I don't know how researching works in this game. I've got a hold of 5%. I'm upholding 5% of the market though, which that's quite good. Oh shoot! They've got a new 16-bit console out. Was released today. The console is quite interesting. It uses okay, it's a 16-bit console that uses cartridges. Okay. And it's advertised as a 16, although it's the smallest part at the moment, and the price is quite good for the market. 200. The range of games is also good, but the console will clearly be more successful in Asia than in North America. So it was released in North America, but they reckon that it would be, you know, a lot more fitting in Asia than in North America. Wow, I feel like that's a diss to their console, because America's, you know, one of the best places for consoles and stuff. You should know this. But they think that Asia would be the best place for it. Okay. My sales are going right down now. It's time to create another one. So I've got Electric Dreams. So let me... Sunset Console. Vortex Moonlight Station. I like that. I'll do that for everyone. I don't even know what that is. Can I see what that is? No, I can't. Console power. So I'll do normal this time on that, because I'm getting a bit more money now. This will probably be my last console today. The next one I'll do in the next video, because we're progressing into the night. We're in 88 now, so I'll leave that for the next episode, because as we lead up to the millennium, you know, there's going to be, you know, a lot of changes. I need to figure out how to research things as well. Oh wait. Oh, it's like that. Okay. I've already done it then. Okay. So I'll do normal on that, then bonus technologies. I'll put in, since we're in 88 now, I'll put in 8 colors, and cartridges. Is that good? 16 KB cartridges and 8 colors. So shall I see how that goes? Maybe I shouldn't have 2 cartridges. I'll replace that with microprocessors, because that's already a cartridge in it. So And I don't really. Last thing I want to do is confuse matters. That's the last thing I want to do. So normal. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Remember though, I've got to do everything else to it as well. Like I've got to adjust the, you know, the. Ooh, we've just found a plot for rent in one of the shopping centres. A game store. Is that what they're saying? So if I win this, what's saying that if I win this tournament, I could get this in a shopping. That could increase my sales quite a bit. If this game has that kind of system implemented into it. This will have a good effect on the popularity of our console. So yes, I'll do the tournament. Everything went great. The tournament was really big, and even though we spent 2 million, the visibility of our console really increased. Fans are looking forward to a similar event next year, and so are we. We hope that the price of rent will not increase after that. So what do I have a, you know, a place in that shopping centre now? So does that, okay? So I'll do the other way this time, and then I'll what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to find a balance. Well, there won't ever be a straightforward balance. I'm always going to have to keep fluctuating things because, you know, as things change, I ain't going to be able to keep, you know, I'm always going to be fluctuating between like 45 to 55 both ways, and that's why you can do that, so you can actually fluctuate and see what's best for your consoles. Okay, assembly. I've got the money to do it. 45, 55. I've got to start investing properly into this, man. I've got to start investing properly into this. And that starts now. Okay. That starts now. Okay, so Ember Light Games. Okay, so if I introduce 4 games like I usually do. Ember Light Games are into role-playing games, like into publishing role-playing games. Nova Pulse Interactive. I'll do Thunderbolt Studios. No, it doesn't affect it. No, I thought the more games I add, the more genres that will pop up, but no. Ember Light. It's difficult though, man. It seriously is. We received an interesting proposal to create a film about one of our series of games. Marketers believe that this will be a great success with a competent approach. There is only one question. Huge studios and famous directors are ready to work for a lot of money, and maybe we should not do this. Okay. So what the people in my studio are thinking is they're basically thinking we'll agree to it, but they think that they'll take all the fame for themselves. Is what I think they're saying. I'd like to earn more, not give 90% of the income. Oof, 90% of the income. But what's the point in doing it? I'm not earning anything. It's best to allocate 40 million, but less is possible. Let's allocate 25. Despite partial funding, the film came out well. he collected good reviews from critics and liked that audience. However, we are unlikely to make a sequel, but maybe someday we will dare again. Maybe someday we'll dare again. Okay. Okay, no major issues. That's good. So, costing me. So I'll do it. I'll creep it up a little bit this time. I'll go for. I'll go for. I'll go for 29 this time in terms of pricing for how much I'm gonna make people pay for each one. Console cannot vote with new gen, although the performance is better. It's already quite outdated. We do not understand the media which version. When creating a design and a controller, I need to try to maintain a certain balance in it, and they did it well, although the design of the console is not as beautiful as it could be. Okay, so they want more design on the control. I've thought that would be the case, because the design of the, you know, the actual console doesn't really matter, does it? As long as you can, you know, use it for, you know, gaming, and, you know, plug it in and then it works. That's all that matters. But the design of the controller is everything in it, because you've got to hold that. You've actually got to, like, on my desk right now, I've got my PS4 controller. I just picked it up. Yeah, the design does matter. The materials for the console are poorly. Okay. So it's between the materials and the design of the controller. Those are the main two things I need to improve on, which I'll do in the next one. This one ain't really selling that much, is it? Many small factories and companies began to release their own versions of the previously published blocks, and so people are copying. So companies are copying other companies now. Jesus Christ, this market is cutthroat. I've only got a 0.06% uphold of the market. What is going on with this one? What? The amount of money I invested into... Seriously? Wow. Okay. But you know what? I'll leave it there. I love you all so much. Make sure to join my Discord. More games on the bloody scene. Make sure to drop a like on the video if you enjoyed, as it would really mean a lot to me. Make sure to, you know, subscribe. Hit that, you know, to do that, hit that big red subscribe button. And there's vulnerability in the online service. While it's doing this, make sure to, you know, join my Discord, join my Roblox group. Make sure to hit that big red subscribe button. Then once you've done that, next to it a little bell icon should pop up, and once it does, click that. There should be a little drop down. Click the one that says, there's should be 2 or 3. Click the one that says for all notifications, so you get notified for all my community tab posts, because it's a very community based channel. Make sure you get notified for all my videos, all my spontaneous live streams, everything basically. I love you all so much, honestly. I would not be where I am now if it wasn't for each and every bloody one of you, and I love all of you so much for it. Everyone in my little community. Yeah, but the smallest communities are sometimes the strongest. So it's just, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is, really. But an online service that allows you to play games online. Okay, so because we're going into the 90s now, which I won't be continuing that today. Okay, in the next episode, remind me, guys, that I've got to work on the design of the controller and the materials, stuff to do with the materials. Okay, remind me, so we can start making a lot more money, because this game costs money to play, and honestly, I don't really feel like going back 14 years. I don't really feel like going back 14 years, but the updated security system hasn't been... vulnerability is a serious problem. Thank you so much for your quick and helpful help. Your quick and helpful help. That does not make any... That makes no sense. Quick and helpful help. That makes no sense, developer. That makes no sense. Helpful help. A new version of our online service has been released and no one has any problems. That's good. I mean, I'm making little profits, but I'm not jumping up millions like I was from the console before this one. So, oh dear. I love you all. Make sure to drop me a follow on Twitter as well. All these links are in the description. But watch again. Oh, go away. Oop. Oh dear. But until the next one, hasta la vista, bae.
Brothers, sisters, everybody say